All right, Shalom. This is the brother Nahari from the GMS New Orleans Church. Come with a quick lesson. Before I begin, I want to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai by Hashem Kagodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom. And for this quick lesson, I want to go into vengeance or revenge, right? And how it's a righteous thing, okay? And the Lord is actually pleased with vengeance, right? And the society that we live in today, revenge has is demonized, right? And it's demonized because the reality of it is when you go into the scriptures, right? The revenge that has to be, executed, it has to be executed on the heathen, right? And the people who've destroyed and slaughtered the Israelites, right? So vengeance is a direct enemy of our oppressors. That's one of the reasons that it's demonized today. Okay, but I'm gonna get into the scriptures and go from there. So this is Romans 12 and 19. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord." Right. So the Lord said, this is the Lord saying, right? He will repay vengeance. He will repay payback. Okay. The Lord himself, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right. So how much more us? If the Lord is promoting vengeance right here in the scriptures, right? Then it's right. It's righteous. All right. Because he's a just, righteous power. Okay. So vengeance is not a negative thing, man. All right. This is Nahum 1 and 2. It says, "The Most High is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh will revenge it. The Lord revenge it, and is furious. The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserved wrath for his enemies." Okay, and that's another reason why the world wants us to put revenge or vengeance in our back pockets. All right, that's another reason why they want us to forget about slavery. All right, and all the things that they done during slavery, before slavery, in our different captivities. Right, that's why they want us to forget, because the Lord is angry with the other nations, the adversaries, or the other nation, or the Salakia. Our adversaries are the other nations, right? Chiefly Esau, Edom. Okay. And outside of Esau, Edom, the 16 nations, right? As it tell you in Psalms 83. Okay, but vengeance will happen, right? And this is the Lord again, claiming and boasting and taking vengeance or revenge. Okay, this is Psalms 58. Psalms 58 and 10. It says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked." Let's see what vengeance is. This is the definition of vengeance, right? It says, vengeance means the act of punishing or harming someone in return for a wrong, injury, or offense they have committed. And all the other nations have committed offenses to the Israelites, man, to the Lord's people, to the apple of his eye. Again, chiefly Esau, Edom. Okay, they've touched the apple of his eye. The scriptures also say they furthered the affliction. Okay, so they want us to forget about what they've done, all right, so they can escape their judgment, right? Because vengeance in the scriptures, in the Bible, it condemns our enemies, right? It tells them, it shows that they have to be punished for what they've done, and they won't get acquitted for the deeds that they've done to the chosen people, the Israelites, man. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 10. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword." Wait 1 second. I don't think I was done with that. Psalms. Yeah. And that Psalms 58 and 10, it says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance, and he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked." Right. And it says the righteous. Okay, so if vengeance or revenge was a wicked thing or a bad thing, right? How could you be righteous and execute vengeance? Okay, that don't make no sense. But it says the righteous, all right, the godly shall rejoice. So we're gonna take a excitement in this, right? The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Okay, so the righteous, the nation of Israel, the elect of Israel, they're gonna see a payback. They're gonna see a recompense, for what has been done to them. Coming soon. Okay, but this is Revelation, back to that Revelation 13 and 10. "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the fate of the saints." Right, and this shows you that the Lord is all about recompense, right? Especially for his people. Okay? Who led us into captivity? Who was the spearhead of leading, the Israelites into captivity? Esau, Edom, right? "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Esau, Edom is known for slaughtering the children of Israel. Okay, chiefly. Right? He must be killed with the sword. It says, "Here is the patience and the fate of the saints." Right? So our patience, our fate, part of our patience and our fate and our hope, is that we're going to lead those who led us captive into captivity. We're going to have them subject to us. Right? Especially in the kingdom of heaven, because in the kingdom of heaven, you can't have a kingdom without slaves. All right? You have to have slaves to have a kingdom. Okay, this is get one more. This is 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." Right? It's a righteous thing. To pay back tribulation to them that trouble you or afflict you or harmed you. Right? That's a righteous thing. To pay them back. Okay, so again, vengeance, revenge, right? It's a righteous thing in the eyes of the Lord, right? And it's inevitable. The recompense that the heathen have to pay back to us is inevitable. They can't avoid it, right? That vengeance, the Lord said he's coming back with vengeance. Vengeance is his, right? So they can't escape it. Okay, but vengeance is a righteous thing in the eyes of the Lord. Soon he's coming back with that vengeance, in his fury, to pay back the heathen nations. And in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to execute that vengeance. We're going to reward the Edomites. We're going to reward them with double, of what they did unto us. And vengeance is going to be executed, from the power of the princes of the earth, the true princes of the earth, which are the Israelites. Okay, So with that, I hope this quick lesson was edifying and to the point. Before I end, I want to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kagodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom.